Shalom. Before I get started, I'm going to start by saying, Call Halayim like Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushua, by Hashem, Kodash. Double honors to my apostle elders, the great millstone that taught me this truth and that rule well. And peace and salutation to the elect out there laboring on and believing in the name of Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushua, by Hashem, Kodash. To USA, Shalom. This is Brother Amawan from the GMS Charlotte camp, back with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushua, by Hashem, Kodash. And this lesson I wanted to do off this article that I came across, which really came from a video that I seen, speaking about, Cardi B, pretty much, spoke on the hate that was pretty much that's going on between you so-called Dominicans and you so-called Haitians, which both of you stem back from, the respective tribes of Israel, man. Okay, because you Dominicans, go back to the tribe of Simeon, and you Haitians go back to the tribe of Levi, man. All right, so you both are brothers, but as we know, there's a strong hate between the two because of the curses, man. All right, but I wanted to go into this because this was brought out from her, which she doesn't understand where that hate stems from, man. So I just wanted to go into it in case anybody came across this video, bring edification to the subject. But I'm gonna read the article. It says, Cardi B blasts Dominicans for racism against Haitians. I'm through with the Dominican Republic. It says one of the most well-known artists from the Dominican Republic is calling out intense racism that she noticed from her personal individuals against blacks. It says in the video, which you see above, Cardi calls out Dominicans for their denial of their African heritage. All right, and the video that it's speaking of is here. Like I said, I'm not gonna play it. For whoever wants to see it, it's on World Star Hip Hop. It's translated because she's speaking in Spanish, so I don't speak Spanish, so I don't want to watch 10 minutes of her, speak, because I don't really care for Cardi B. But anyways, it says in the video, which you can see above, Cardi calls out Dominicans for the denial of their African ancestry, which we know that that you're not Africans, man. All right, we go back to the tribe of Israel, man. All right, we're not Africans, we're not Hamites, man. Okay, both of you, Dominicans, so-called Dominicans, and so-called Haitians. All right, you are Israelites, man. All right, but you refuse to accept your heritage, man. Okay, it says Cardi told her fans in Spanish that as well, numerous Dominican Americans feel they are better or different from blacks, especially Haitians. Cardi pointed out that most police officers see Dominicans as black individuals and treat them equally poorly, right? Because a lot of you Northern Kingdom, and it's not just so-called Dominicans, it's you so-called Puerto Ricans too, man. A lot of y'all feel like y'all are better than so-called blacks, not knowing that we are the same people, man. All right, those niggas that you look down upon are your brothers, man. It says, and Cardi also pointed out that Haitian people and Dominican individuals are one. Cardi pointed out that she could be through with the Dominican Republic since of their poor therapy of Haitians. All right, and as it said, she noticed that the Haitians and Dominicans are one people, and we know that through the scriptures because, like I said, we both come that we all come from the tribe of Israel, man. Like I said, the 12 tribes respectively. Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, we are all brothers, man. Okay, but mainly focusing on the topic, you so-called Dominicans and Haitians, man, you are brothers, man. All right, and this is proof in the scripture. All right, this is Genesis 49:5. It says Simeon and Levi are brethren. All right, and like I said, Simeon is you so-called Dominican, and Levi is you so-called Haitians, man. All right, you are brethren because you both come from the same ancient forefather, which goes back to Jacob, whose name was later changed to Israel, man. All right, and also it says that you are brethren because you share the same island, all right, which was known as Hispaniola. But as you see, Haiti and Dominican Republic, it's on the same island, man. All right, so you co-inhabit the same island, but as you see, it's divided, and they look down upon each other, man. All right, and that's all because we're cursed, man. All right, which I'm gonna get that in a minute. But it says Simeon and Levi are brethren. Instruments of cruelty are in their habitations. All right, and the instruments of cruelty goes back to the witchcraft that both of them do, man. Because as we know, Simeon, you so-called Dominicans, you take part in that Santeria, man. And Levi, you take part in that in that voodoo, man. All right, which is both abominations in the eyes of Yahweh Shem Shah. But because you be sacrificing those chickens, man. You do all different types of abominations to conjure up those wicked spirits, man. So that plays into the wickedness that y'all get into, man. All right, but it says, "O my soul, come not thou into their secret, into their assembly, my honor, be not thou united. For in their anger they slew a man, and in their self will they dig down a wall." Right, because as we know, excuse me, that when you go back to Genesis 34, you know Simeon and Levi, they went and killed a bunch of Hamites for raping their sister, man. And so that right there is showing you, in the scriptures, how that scripture lines up, man. Okay, it says, matter of fact, Salaki, it says, my honor, it's like I read, "O my soul, come not thou into their secret, unto their assembly, mine honor, be not thou united, for in their anger they slew a man, and in their self will they dig down a wall." Right. And another point I wanted to bring out to show you how they're connected, man, because like I said, with them cohabiting the same island, they were conquered by the same people, which was them Edomites who were masquerading under the term, the Spaniards, man. Okay, they both was conquered by them. All right, so showing you that, hey, that you are one people, man. You're connected, man, whether you want to admit that or not. But that hate that you have between each other is caused because we're cursed as a people, man. All right, and as you know, go into the famous chapter, Deuteronomy 28, and this is verse 54, and it reads, "So that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eye shall be evil towards his brother, and towards the wife of his bosom, and towards the remnant of his children, which he shall leave." Right. And so, because of that curse that's on our people, our pretty much our people, hate each other, man. All right, and that's that hate that she's calling out. You know, she's calling it out because she doesn't understand why it's like that, man. All right, she doesn't understand why our people hate each other. Why you so-called Dominicans don't like you so-called Haitian, man, because we're cursed as a people, man. All right, it says that you're gonna have an evil eye towards your brother. All right, so with that being known, it's no surprise, why that hate's there, but because Cardi B is not, you know, she's not pretty much in the know because she doesn't have the spirit of Yahweh Shemel Shah on her, man. She doesn't understand that hate, man. And so she's trying to call for unity between the two people. That's not gonna happen without Yahweh Shemel Shah intervening, man. Because what she does not see, is the Lord is actually bringing them together, man. And you see that through the men of the Lord that you see on the highways and byways, man. Because you got so-called Dominican and so-called Haitian brothers coming together. Simeon and Levi, that hate is being dissolved as we speak, man. But it's through the Spirit, man. All right, it's not gonna be through no unity, from the world, man. All right, it's Yahweh Shemel Shai is bringing that unity back together, man. Okay, because as we know through prophecy, the Lord he's gonna raise up the tribes again, man. All right, this is Amos 9:11, and it reads, "In that day will I raise up the tabernacle of David that is fallen, and close up the breaches thereof, and I will raise up his ruins, and I will build it as in the day of old," man. All right. As we know, the Yahweh Shemel Shai has been closing up those breaches, man. All right, the separation that used to be between the two tribes, man, is being is being sealed as we speak. Like I said, man, you got brothers from respective northern and southern kingdoms, man, come back together, man, and you see that throughout the different camps, man. All throughout the world, brothers is waking up and coming together to preach Yahweh Shemel Shai's word, man. All right, that's showing you that prophecy is taking place, and the Lord is doing what he said. And like I said, he's bringing the tribes back together, man. All right, and so with that being said, this is Isaiah 11:13. It says, "The envy also of Judah shall depart. The envy also of Ephraim shall depart, and the adversaries of Judah shall be cut off. Ephraim shall not vex Judah, and Judah shall not vex Ephraim." So that hate between the northern and southern kingdom, all right, is being dissolved, as we speak, man. All right, The Lord is bringing the tribe back together, and that's part of the breaches being sealed, man. All right, that hate is going to be done away with, man. All right, you're seeing true brotherly love, you know, from the different brothers, you know. Like I said, from the different tribes, we're all come back together because we all understand that one people, you know, that we all serve the same power, which is Yahweh Shem Yahushua, you know, and the Lord is doing that marvelous work, which he said he was going to do, man. We see the prophecies taking place, man. All right, so as we continue to do this work, man. All right, we're gonna let that brotherly love continue, man, and that breaches are gonna continue to be dissolved, man. All right, sealed up, Salaki. The breaches are gonna be sealed up, man. All right, so that's the whole point of why we're out there, man. All right, because when brothers walk by, and see the signs, they see so-called Negroes, so-called Mexicans, so-called Puerto Ricans, so-called Jamaicans, so-called Haitians, so-called Dominicans. Hey, we're all the tribe chart says we're all one people. Let me hear what these brothers got to talk about, man. All right, like I said, this is prophecy, man. This is proof. All right, the 12 tribe chart, man. That's prophecy, man. All right, this is Ezekiel 37 and 15. It says, the word of Yahweh Shemel Shai came again unto me, saying, moreover, thou son of man, take thee one stick and write upon it for Judah and for the children of Israel, his companions. All right, as we know, Judah stands for the northern kingdom, man. All right, it's like Judah is for the southern kingdom. It said, but then take another stick and write upon it for Joseph, the stick of Ephraim, which represents the northern kingdom, man. All right, for all the house of Israel, his companions, which, I said, going back to here, I said, Judah and Ephraim has always been synonymous for the northern and southern kingdom, man. All right, but it says, read over verse 16. It says, moreover, thou son of man, take thee one stick and write upon it for Judah and for the children of Israel, his companions. Then take another stick and write upon it for Joseph, the stick of Ephraim, for all the house of Israel, his companions, and join them one to another into one stick, and they shall become one in thine hand. And when the children of thy people shall speak unto thee, saying, wilt thou not show us what thou meanest by these? All right, it said, and that's what happens whenever people walk by when they see us on the highways and byways with the 12 tribes chart, man, and they look and they inquire of it, man. All right, it says, and when these children, it's like verse 19, say unto them, thus said the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua, behold, I will take the stick of Joseph, which is in the hand of Ephraim, and the tribes of Israel and his fellows, and put them with him, even with the stick of Judah, and make them one stick, and they shall be one in my hand. And that's exactly what Yahweh Shem Yahushua is doing, raising up the house of David, man, because the 12 tribes were together, when King David was living on the earth, man. All right, tribes didn't separate until after King Solomon died, and his two sons, Jeroboam and Rehoboam, they took the kingdoms and they split, man. But before that, we were one people, man. We fought together, we lived together, man. We loved each other, man, and that love is coming back, man. All right, that's why you see all different tribes, man. Coming together to preach this word, man. Okay, verse 20. And the sticks thereon thou writest shall be in thy hand before their eyes, and say unto them, thus saith the Lord, behold, I will take the children of Israel from among the heathen, whether they be gone, and will gather them on every side and bring them into their own land. That's what you're seeing happening, man. All right, the Lord is raising up his people from all throughout the whole four corners, man. All right, you got brothers waking up everywhere in the world, man. All right, and they're coming back to the truth, coming back to their power and preaching his word. And when Yahweh Shemel Shah returns with those chariots, man, all right, the elect's gonna get beamed up, and he's gonna set us back in our land after America's been destroyed, and he's took the Edomites out of power, man. Okay, it says, and I will make them one nation in the land upon the mountains of Israel, and one king shall be king to them all. Which we know, Yahweh Shemel Shah is the rulers over Israel, but the Lord said he was going to establish King David again. And King David is going he's going to be the head over the kingdom of Israel, man. All right, like I said, under Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. Okay, that's the order, man. All right, Yahweh Shah, King David, and on down, man. Okay? It says, and there shall be no more two nations. All right, the Lord is going to make us one nation again, man. Okay, not gonna be any separation. All right, not gonna be no hate amongst the tribes anymore, man. Okay, neither shall they be divided into two kingdoms anymore at all. Neither shall they defile themselves anymore with their idols, nor with the detestable things, nor with any of their transgressions. But I will save them out of the dwelling places wherein they have sinned, and will cleanse them. So shall they be my people, and I will be their power. Right? And how about Shah has done that, man? All right. Our brothers, got brothers waking up all over the world, forsaking their old ways in the world, man, and coming into this truth, and coming back to their nationality, man, their heritage, man. All right, because we're Israelites, man. All right, we're not out here, we weren't put here to be Christians, to be Muslims, we practicing these different religions and witchcrafts and all that. We were meant to be, Israelites, worshiping the one true power, which is Yahweh Shem Shah, man. All right, we have our own customs, the law, statute, commandments. All right, we're coming back to do that, man. All right, to tell our people to follow those, man, not the ways of the world, man. All right. It says, and David, my servant, shall be king over them. See, that's what I read earlier in verse 22. It says, and David, my servant, shall be king over them. They shall all have one shepherd, which is Yahweh Shah. They shall also walk in my judgments and observe my statutes and do them, right? Because all Israel is going to have the law, statutes, commandments put in our inward parts when we get into the kingdom of heaven, man. All right. He's going to take away the stony heart and give us that fleshly heart, man. All right. And they shall dwell in the land that I have given unto Jacob my servant, wherein your fathers have dwelt, and they shall dwell therein, even they and their children and their children's children forever. And my servant David shall be their prince forever. Moreover, I will make a covenant of peace with them. It shall be an everlasting covenant with them, and I will place them and multiply them, and set my sanctuary in the midst of them forever. My tabernacle also shall be with them, yea, I will be their power, and they shall be my people. And the heathen shall know that I, the Lord, do sanctify Israel, when my sanctuary shall be in the midst of them forevermore. Right. So, hey, Israel is waking up and coming back to our heritage, man. All right. So we understand that hate is not going to always be there, man, because the Lord is lifting up the curses off of us and putting them on our enemies. So there's not going to be any more, a hate between the tribes, man. All right, like the scripture Isaiah 11 and 13 says, man. All right, Ephraim's not going to vex Judah, and Judah's not going to vex Ephraim, man. Or the northern and southern kingdom, and we're gonna be one people again, man. And Yahweh Shem Shah is gonna make us a praise in the earth again, where it's not gonna be any more hate between us, man. All right, we're not gonna be, a laughing stock of the world anymore, man. All right, we will gain our glory when Yahweh Shem Shah, he comes back and he sets us in our land on high, man. All right, when the Lord gets His glory, all the elect, we're gonna get our glory, man, and all Israel is gonna get glory, man, in the kingdom of heaven. Okay. So with that being said, I pray this was edifying. I'm gonna go ahead and close this out. I just want to do a quick video on this topic. So like I said, I pray you was edified. Until next time, I'm gonna give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh by Shem Yahushua by Shem Makar. Double honor to my apostle, elder, the great Milton, on top of this truth and the rule well. Inshallah.